1983 opened with Secretary of State George Shultz coming to China in February. Then, in May, Commerce Secretary Baldridge's visit was both a high-level summit meeting with his protocol counterparts in China at the Ministry of Foreign Economic Relations and Trade, the State Planning Commission, and other government agencies, and the first Joint Commission on Commerce and Trade. Our embassy's commercial counselor, Mel Searles, and then Commercial Section First Secretary, now United States Ambassador Rand, worked day and night to make the JCCT happen seamlessly. William B. Abnett, Economic Affairs, U.S. Embassy, Beijing, 1983.
Well, it was very exciting because I think that the Chinese, number one, were flattered that the United States would actually have two commissions with their country. With no other country in the world do we have two commissions. And secondly, while they valued very much the commission with the Treasury Department, what they wanted to do was to increase the trade and investment, and they saw this as a means to do that. And then thirdly, they wanted us to work very hard on export controls, which we did do, and in the end we were successful in taking China out of the category of Warsaw Pact countries and making a special export category for China, which they also appreciated too, which opened up that end of the trade. And fourthly, I think they saw in Malcolm Baldrige and in Lowell Omer, and in me for that matter, people who were really committed to expanding trade and investment.
In my opinion, was that it established a channel for the two sides to come together and talk about real business and economic issues. And the JCCT established a forum in which the two sides could meet, for the most part absent politics, and talk about issues of concern to both in terms of increasing market access, improving conditions for American investment in China, establishing greater benchmarks for measuring improvements. And so from a personal point of view, I felt it was important that the U.S. structure its relationship so as never to have a doubt that there were ways in which the two sides could talk together about important issues that affected each other's economy and well-being.
At that time, in the early 1980s, the JCCT managed to kick off a whole new economic, business, financial relationship between China and the United States. And that relationship has proven very successful in many respects, and has been a major part of the reason why China has accomplished the amazingly rapid development. Well, I think the main achievement was to put the official seal of approval on doing business with China. Again, remember, this was very early in our new relationship with China. And all of us had grown up, our business people had grown up in a world in which doing business with China was taboo. The main thing was for an official delegation of the U.S. government, for the Secretary of Commerce, to be showing the American business community and showing the Chinese business community that, as Gene Lawson said, the U.S. was serious, and that not only was it okay, but we wanted the American business community to be doing business with China.
I was there at the conception and the birth. In fact, I believe I was the one who developed the original memo to obtain Commerce's role in the Joint Commission. I think when we developed the JCCT, one of the very useful aspects was at the implementation level. We developed various vehicles, for example, the legal exchanges, which I understand continue to this day, a series of conferences and seminars on important topics such as energy, which Jean Lawson spearheaded at that time. And I think it really, my advice would be to keep up the good work and to look for opportunities to develop the relationship further.